Today I'm plugging the ToneX Plug. See what I did there? Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo. It's good to have you along. Yes, it's a sponsored Sunday. IK Multimedia sent me the ToneX Plug, which I'm now going to demonstrate to you. And I have to say, even though I didn't buy this, it is pretty impressive. So, it's this little dongle here. So it's basically the size as the Fender Mustang Micro thingamajig, which I personally didn't like too much. It's a small headphone amp, really. You have 10 banks of sounds in this, but you can also load in sounds from your mobile device. So you have the app. The app looks like, you can see it on the screen. And yeah. Some of these presets are just presets that have been made by someone, and some I've fiddled with, and I've even imported an IR made by Glenn Fricker, and you can get that IR. I'll leave a link to his video where you can get it in the comments. Not the comments, but the description. Yes. So here, this is what it sounds like. I mean, fairly simple. I think it costs 166 euros, which is really quite cheap. Ultra portable stuff. We have Dumble Clean. Now you can flick through presets on this thing, so you can program in your sounds and then you kind of set and forget. But if you want to tweak something, you do need the app. Next one, Just Dave, which I've actually fiddled with. So if we look at what it looks like, you have a noise gate first of all, and then you have the amp. You see the controls here. You can get more advanced controls as well if you want to. And you have the cab, some effects like compressor, chorus, delay, and reverb. I only have delay at the moment. You can also load in an IR. So let's see how that changes the sound. I have to look for... Yes, there we go. So let's try the 440. Now it's syncing. And with Glenn Fricker's IR, this just sounds so good. It's, oh. Yeah, I'm recording this now, so I won't save it. But, yeah. Going on. 80s Hero. This sounds like those old pictures of guitar players in the 80s, early 90s, maybe really early 90s before grunge, where they sit on top of a rack that's larger than that cab. And they have every effect in the rack. And they have everything turned on when they play. This sounds like that. Dr. Clean. see what amp it is. Don't know what amp that is. Easy Combo. Some grit. This looks like a Marshall. See how the IR changes that. Yep, great stuff. Boosted diesel. So it's a diesel amp. High on gasoline is what it's called. You can switch the amp here. Here's a list of all kinds of amps that this thing does. I mean, it's just too many to go through. But yeah, 51st lead. I'm guessing it's some kind of Van Halen thing. Yeah, and so on. Crunchy Plexi. Plexi Drive. $900. Jazz choir, jazz chorus. Yay, SpongeBob! Orange juice, my favorite in the morning. Before I go on, I would like to say a big thank you to IK Multimedia for sending me this. I mean, yeah, thank you. Also, a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel in any way. If you want to support the channel, there is now the option of channel memberships. So, maybe that's something to look into. I don't know what I'll be doing with that yet. Maybe some exclusive videos, maybe early releases, maybe ad-free versions of these. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel and IK Multimedia. We can change the IR into 57. High watt clean. Mark 5 Street. Looks like, yes, it looks like a Mesa Boogie. the company famous for making the rectum fryer. Black hole? I think it's Black Hole Sun. Or something like that. In my eyes. Ah. PB 5150, sorry, 5051. Sparkling clean. Fire Angel. Enigma. One thing I find a bit annoying is the list of reverbs is spring 1, spring 2, spring 3, spring 4, room and plate. There is no hall, which is a bit of a bummer in my opinion, but it's no biggie. Full 800 tone, I think I've messed with this a bit. Dirty Twin. But I made two sounds. One is this one, IK Dirt, which was a plexi. And the Plexi SMG, which is basically the same thing, but with the IR. I won't play more of that because I'll probably get sued. Alright, so what do I say? I really like it when I can say positive things, and I don't have anything bad to say about this. I mean, for something this size to sound the way it does. Oh, and if you're wondering about signal chain, it's just this straight into the mixer, into the computer. Might be a bit of compression going on. Nothing much. I mean, gone are the days of my youth in many different ways. I look in the mirror and realize this every morning. But gone are the days of my youth when, if you wanted a practice amp that was good, you could dream on. I mean, something like a Fender Champ was the best thing to have, or some such thing. I remember my first guitar, an East German lead star, and my first amp, which was an Aria amp, which was absolutely terrible. I was really lucky that I got a Fender Champ pretty quickly, because that actually meant that practicing was fun. The only thing and this is just a minor complaint, is that there's a bit of latency, it would seem. Maybe I should get the pedal version of this. Try that out, because this is just really nice, really nice. It also comes with a tuner and a metronome, and you can log into ToneNet. Well, I haven't done that. You have a manual and all that jazz. All that jazz, man. Yeah, I don't know what's not to like about this. Apart from the fact that it faces stiff competition. I think Fender has the newer version of the Mustang Micro. I haven't tried that. I didn't like the first version. Maybe the second version is better. I personally don't like practicing with headphones. So for me, this dongle version isn't something I'd be interested in. Maybe the pedal version for demoing stuff and so on. Spark Go, Pulse Mini, 2 small amps that compete with this. But this is just brilliant. I mean, there are endless options out there, which is, I suspect, one reason why people play less than they could, because they sit around and look at gear. The gear ain't never solved anything. It's your playing. And if your playing isn't up to par, it's probably because you haven't been practicing right. If you want to know how to practice right, there's video here. Other than that, I do hope you consider joining the membership thing. And a huge thank you to IK Multimedia again. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Be kind to each other. Take care. See you. Goodbye.